Okay, we're good to go.
Okay, so my I'll talk about my husband. He works at a potato factory, and because it's harvest in Idaho right now, he has to work really long hours. Um, and some days he gets off, you know, after a 9-hour shift, but there are other days that he's gone for over 12 hours working, and it's hard because we first off never get time together, but then on top of it, it's I'm doing every little thing for the baby, and when he gets home, I'm not going to like force him to get up with him in the middle of the night because he has to go work a 12 plus hour shift normally. And it's just super difficult not having him home at like basically at all. And when he is home, he's sleeping. And like it's to the point where, because we need the money, obviously, and he doesn't really have a choice because it's harvest, there's, no getting around that aspect. But it's just hard because I don't know how to not seem like he's just the person providing, but like we still have a relationship during this time, and like he's still part of our lives in like a emotional sense instead of just a financial sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that, like, out of obligation to what your needs are as a family right now, your husband is mostly focused on his work and is going through providing for the family, and it's causing you to feel, and I'm sure it's causing you to feel some frustrations at times, or cause you to be even more tired, because already taking care of a newborn baby can be rough. And so what you're saying is that it's creating these feelings that make you tired and frustrated, and it's making you wonder how your relationship with your husband can improve when, for the majority of the day, he's trying to provide for you guys while he's at work and you're at home taking care of the baby. So, yeah. I can see how that could be really tiring and just draining for you. Do we need to pause, or are you?
No, you're good. He's fine.
Okay.
He's been on one all day, so.
Okay, I understand. But yeah, how have you felt? Or sorry, I'm trying to think of a question that I should ask. I'll just practice silence for a minute.
No, it's definitely frustrating just because, like, obviously I know that he's going to work to provide for us because he loves us, and it's not necessarily his fault he has to be gone a ton every single week. It's his work. But it's just hard feeling like, it's hard feeling like we're a family and we're in this, like, taking care of, and raising the baby together when, like, he's rarely ever home. Mm-hmm. And then it is very tiring because, I don't like him getting up in the middle of the night knowing that he has to go to work. But overall, it's just very frustrating. So you were right on that one.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry. The situation is definitely a rough one. And I can see that you're feeling those tiring feelings, and um, you're feeling like you want to improve your relationship with your husband and have him be a parent, but it's hard with the obstacles that are in his way of his job. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Hmm.
I want to like go into
Yeah.
I want to like break off and say stuff like the nail in the head, like try to fix it, say like here's some things you can do. It's hard to get into the mindset of just helping and by listening. Um, I feel like it's decent enough to stop now. Since Jessica's not
Hmm.
here, what are your thoughts on that I can improve on? I know I still struggle with the confidence thing, and it's kind of just like part of that being thrown on the spot. So, is there anything else besides that confidence and the delivery of what I say that I could improve on?
Um, no, I mean, you were definitely more confident because it, like, than the last time. I mean, it's definitely just a challenging aspect in general
Mhm.
trying to do
Yeah.
this. Anyway, I liked how when you couldn't think of a question, instead of just kind of blurting a random question out, you're like, never mind, I'm gonna like just,
Listen
not.
to the wind
Yeah.
blow.
Yeah, just because it's better, I felt like it was better to have that silence rather than a question that wasn't going to like move like the conversation along or anything like that. So you did very well with that.
Yeah. Oh, I
Silence
thought
is a hard one for me because I'm always like, I don't like awkward silence. And so,
here's the thing that helped me with silence. Prayer. Prayer is the perfect silence opportunity because you're typically saying your prayer in your head. But on my mission, I learned that silence is your best friend because it allows for revelation to come into the conversation. And it's just like, it's so awkward because you're just sitting there thinking. But then once those thoughts start coming in and they start to reveal, like, this is what my investigator's concerns are. um, how am I going to be able to approach this? Really, a mission is learning to helping relationship. Not every missionary succeeds at that, and they just kind of have that mindset of fixing the nail in the forehead. So yeah, it's still hard for me, still hard to practice because like nobody likes to feel that awkward silence, but um,
mhm,
yeah, silence can be such a helpful tool because it just allows both the helper and the helpee to receive that revelation. Sometimes it
mhm.
can help the helpee more than the helper to find a question or something to say. Anyway, that's just my thoughts.
Nope, I agree.
I'm gonna hit stop recording.